Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I share insightful, authentic, dynamic, impactful, and holistic content. If this is your very first time watching my video, my name is Bolanle Ajiboye and you're welcomed. If you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Help me to grow my audience. And please remember to like, comment, and share my content. Without wasting much of our time today, I'm going to quickly dive into today's topic, and that is conflict resolution. A lot of relationships, a lot of marriages have suffered separation and breakup as a result of the inability to resolve our conflicts. The most important skill that we all need is the skill for conflict resolution or conflict management in our relationship, in our interaction with our colleagues at work, and also in our businesses. Really, in anywhere you find humans, there will be conflict because we are wired differently. Yes, we cannot always agree with each other. There will be times when we disagree. We all have different views, different perspectives, different mindsets to issues. When there is a conflict, how do you resolve conflict? I'm going to focus on relationship. So how do you resolve conflicts in your relationship? In this video, I'll be sharing with us some very insightful tips that we all need in resolving conflict in our relationship. Self-awareness is a very important key to conflict resolution. Being aware about your own mood, your feelings, your emotion is very important. If, for instance, you want to resolve a pending conflict between you and your partner and you're angry in the moment, or you feel hungry, you're feeling tired, you're feeling lonely or disconnected with your partner, then definitely that is not the right time to present your case. Conflict resolution will be more successful if you are able to read the temperature in the room. Remember, the kind of energy you give is the energy you get back. A lot of us want to resolve conflicts with our partner and we are aggressive about it. You come in with violence. What do you expect your partner to give back to you? Your partner will give you violence back in return. Know your mood, understand your emotions before presenting your case, and not just you. Understand your partner's emotion. Is it the right time to actually present that situation to your partner? Is your partner tired? Is your partner hungry? Is your partner angry or even feeling disconnected with you? It may not be the right time, and that is why you may not have a headway if you present your case at that time. There is this acronym that I love so much. It's called HALT. HALT. Being self-aware, you need to understand this acronym. H stands for hungry. Are you hungry? An hungry man or woman is an angry man or woman. Are you angry? If you're angry, then it's not the right time to present that situation. Are you feeling lonely or disconnected? Or are you tired? All of these matters in resolving conflicts between you and your partner. Sometimes some of us, we actually present our cases or our conversations in the midst of people when your partner, for instance, has his friend around. When there is a third party, that is when you want to resolve conflicts. No. The next tip I'll be sharing with us is stop bringing your past or the past of your partner, the things that has happened in the past. You will now bring it up in the moment because you're angry, and you keep revisiting all of those things that your partner has done and has already apologized about. Stop bringing up the past. Be solution focused. Be solution focused. A lot of us, we are always referring to our partner's past. And that was how you did in 1998 when we just got married. Stop it. Learn to forget and let go. Let the sleeping dog lie sometimes. Stop bringing up the past. The more you bring up the past, the more conflicts and unhealthy situation you're bringing up in your relationship. Some of us will even make reference to what we heard about our partner. We heard, though, we did not experience it with our partner. Maybe you heard from your partner's mother's mouth or family member's mouth that, when he was at this age, this is what he does. And because you are having issues in the moment, you now start referring to those things that they said. That definitely will stir a lot of anger and a lot of disagreement between you and your partner. To resolve conflicts, you need to compromise. You need to learn to compromise. Stop being rigid. Some of us are just too rigid. Want things to happen in your own way. It must be your way. No, stop being rigid. Rigidity would not help you to resolve the conflicts in your relationship. Learn to compromise. Shift ground a little bit. Reason with your partner. Have that leverage to also listen to your partner. Listen to what your partner has to say. Don't jump to conclusion. Don't assume. Learn to listen, not because you want to be defensive or dismissive. No. Learn to listen genuinely and acknowledge that you heard what your partner is saying. You can actually acknowledge that you heard what your partner is saying without agreeing with them. Just let them know, I heard you, but this is my own submission, or this is my own perspective. You see, learn to also appreciate each other's similarities and respect each other's differences. A lot of times we actually listen to our partner talk and we are very, very defensive. We don't see the differences, the uniqueness in each other, and respect the differences that you may have. Respect means that you don't want to be violent, you don't want to raise your voice, you don't want to actually be disrespectful even in your words. Choose your words rightly. Don't say things that you later regret. A lot of times in the moment of anger, we say a lot of things that we wish we did not say. Be sensitive to your partner's feeling. Your partner has feelings and emotions too. It's not just about you. It's about the two of you that needs to compromise and that needs to come to a level ground. Don't just assume that, yes, I know you are capable of doing it because you have done this and this and this before. No. Give them the opportunity to express themselves. Give your partner that opportunity to also speak out and defend themselves if possible. You also need to build the foundation of trust and be transparent. Stop being deceitful. The little lies that you tell builds up and it breaks the trust in your relationship. A relationship without trust is like a car without fuel or a car with a busted tire. The car is going nowhere now. You're going nowhere. Build trust in your relationship so that you can effectively resolve your conflicts and you won't doubt each other even when your partner is saying the truth. Because you trust your partner, you will believe what your partner is explaining to you. To resolve your conflicts amicably, you also need to be solution-oriented. Be emotionally intelligent. Don't just jump into conclusion. Don't just focus on the problems alone, but rather focus on the way forward. Yes, we're having a disagreement now, but we disagree because we want to agree. So focus on the solution. What are the next steps? After all the disagreement, what are the next steps? Seek out solutions even while you're trying to resolve your conflicts. To resolve our conflicts amicably in our relationship, you need to also learn how to acknowledge your errors, acknowledge your mistakes, and be humble enough to apologize. Take away that shoulder pad and let down the guard sometimes. Let down your guards. Let go of your ego. Pride goes before a fall. Ìgbéraga ní ṣíwájú ìparun. Learn to say, I am sorry. That statement alone goes a long way. It can resolve a lot of things. I'm sorry. And don't just say I'm sorry for the sake of saying it. Say it genuinely and show remorse. See, communication is very, very important in our relationship and in resolving our conflicts. Let us give room to listen to each other, to speak and express ourselves. We cannot speak at the same time. No. Give room for your partner to speak. Communication is two-sided. When your partner is trying to speak, then listen, and then vice versa. It's always very good to have a common ground in our communication pattern. Communication also involves your gestures, your facial expression. Some of us, we're actually communicating and then we are eyeing our partner and we are making all of those facial expressions that indicates that everything is not okay. We cannot resolve conflicts that way. I want us to understand that there will always be conflicts because the two people that came together are from different backgrounds. They've got different perspective and they've definitely got different point of views. And so there'll be conflicts. But the best way to resolve our conflict is to learn to understand each other. Learn to compromise. Learn to also be humble enough to apologize. To wrap this up, I'm going to encourage that in every relationship, consistently have a common ground to communicate. Don't sweep anything under the carpet. Bring it out in the open. Express yourself. Say it the way you feel it. But be sensitive about your partner's feelings and emotion. Don't use words that are hurtful. Don't swear. Sometimes we swear. Some people even curse each other in the moment of anger and fury. You may even regret those words that you used. But words are very powerful. They go a long way. The person you said those words to may not forget it. To successfully resolve our conflicts, we must disagree in a healthy way so that we can also resolve our disagreements in a healthy way. Sometimes you may actually need professional support. Maybe you need a professional counselor. You need to go in for counseling. I always say this, that you don't need to wait until you have issues in your relationship before you go in for professional counseling support. Everyone needs that counseling support or family therapy. Every relationship will always have their differences. So celebrate each other's similarities and respect each other's differences. Be sensitive enough to show enough care, enough respect, be loyal, and be truthful. Don't tell lies. Build your relationship on trust. To resolve your conflicts amongst each other, stop exposing yourselves to those that would add no value to your relationship. Learn to tolerate each other. Learn to resolve your conflicts amicably. And be open to learning all of the skills for conflict resolution. If this video has been of value to you in any way, please share with others. There's love in sharing. And remember to comment and like my video. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please stop playing. Stop it. Please go right now, click on the subscribe button and support me in all ways that you can. I love you and I appreciate you. Please, guys, share with us in the comment section what are some strategies and tips that has worked for you in resolving conflicts in your relationship. I believe others can read through the comments and pick 1 or 2 points to learn from. Thank you all for watching my video. I love you all. Keep shining your light in the darkness around us. Your life is indeed esteemed. Bye. See you all in another video.